Now, when you speak of struggle and you speak of down, and then there's a moment when stuff was good for you too at one point.
Yeah.
I'd like to hear both. When it comes to the down moment, maybe your bottom point for you growing up. What was your bottom point?
Oh, man. It's like, let me see what happened.
Dealing with the struggle. The worst point for you growing up.
Worst point?
Yeah.
At one point in time, I was sleeping in rental cars. Yeah, for sure.
Do you remember what age?
Yeah, when I was right around 17, around that time. Around 16, 17, around that time. I had lost my mom and my dad, so I didn't really have nobody, you feel me? So I was just in the streets. So until I grinded up enough money and got somewhere.
How'd you lose your parents?
Oh, my mom, she passed away, but my dad, he incarcerated. He ain't really gone, he just away.
I see. So you use that term loosely there.
Mm-hmm.
How much time did your dad have to do?
He had to do like 7 years. He finna come out though, for sure.
He's still locked up today?
Yeah, he's still locked up.
May I ask for what?
Just being in the streets.
I see.
Street stuff.
Your mother, how did she pass?
She had a brain aneurysm.
Is that something that is a spontaneous thing?
For sure. It's like something you have to go to the doctor regularly for them to catch, so yeah.
Like there were no signs of a health issue with her brain or anything like that leading up to it?
It's just something on spot that happens.
How young were you when she passed?
I was 17, I think.
Oh, 17.
Yeah, right all that time.
Gotcha.
Like it happened in sequence, like year after year.
Now, prior to that, were you under a two-parent household? Were you living with both parents at one point of your life? They were separated.
I never lived with my mom and my dad at the same time.
How young were you when they separated?
I don't know. As far as I remember, I was a baby.
I see. Did you live with mom or dad growing up?
I lived with my dad more so, but I lived with my mom too.
I see. So both were in your life throughout the whole time?
Yeah, for sure.
Now, when you found out about your mom passing away, how'd you find out?
They called me. I'm the first person they called.
What did you think? What was going through your head?
Nah, she ain't died like on the spot. They just told me like she passed out, like she had a stroke or something, or seizure or something, and they was taking her to the hospital. So I just met them at the hospital, and then she had to go through surgery and stuff. And then like a couple days went on, and, you know, they started telling us what was going on, what happened.
And she died shortly after?
Yeah, about like a week or two after.
How'd you cope with that?
Whole lot of drugs, man. That ego kept. I don't know, I took a whole lot of drugs though, I ain't gonna lie. I just smoked a lot and drank a lot. But, I mean, to really cope with it, I don't think I really never did, to be honest. I think I just keep moving with it.
When your dad got incarcerated, that was after your mom passed or before it?
Yeah, before.
That is pretty tough.
Yeah.
All that happening at that age, at 17.
Oh, but nah, it's more happened after that. That's just the start of it. That's just the start of it. That was like the first 3 years I lost like, I want to say like 10 people.
How did you lose other people in your life?
Just all crazy ways. Some people got shot, some people died in car accidents. People just went to sleep, never woke back up. A lot of stuff.
Now, I'm just curious here. After your mother passed, you coped with drugs, right? Smoking and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
These other deaths, did you do the same thing?
So.
Ever sought, just curious here, ever sought counseling for any of this stuff? Ever sought therapy for any of this stuff? Ever?
Nah, cause I don't do it. I don't do it like, you know, like depression stuff. I do it when I'm making music.
I see.
So it ain't like I'm just in a room just drinking and smoking. Nah, I'm productive. I'm doing something.
You losing 10 people and you making music. Do you mention these people in your music, or have you ever made a song about a person in particular? Of any of the people you've lost?
Yeah, for sure. I got plenty of songs with. I just haven't released them, but one of my most known songs was I made a song the day of one of my friends got killed. Rugged. Yeah, Rugged was made after my friend died. He died in front of my other friend's house. He got shot. And the next day I went and made Rugged in the studio. No, all freestyle, one take. Rugged is a one take song. Verse, 2 verses, hook, all that.
That song was not about him, but that song was
kind of dedicated, like.
I see.
You know what I'm saying? At the end of the song, I said his name. I said, "Long Lyric Could Start."
When you make a song like that, and you do it in one take, were you emotional creating a song like that?
I mean, yeah. I mean, kind of. It just really just like telling like a story, like telling what it is, like telling. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, yeah, it's emotional. It's something that people can feel. You can feel it. You know what I'm saying?
Not to the point where you shed a tear, though.
I don't know. Not me. But, I mean, some people might shed a tear. I ain't that emotional.
Mm. Now, you weren't related to this person, not biologically, but did his family members, what was their reaction when they hear this song?
Yeah,
and
they love it.
They did?
Yeah, they love it.
You made a music video to that song too?
Yeah, for sure. It got 10 million views.
I have not seen the music video personally, but do you use images of him at all in the music video? Or is it just more of like just the dedication of the name or something of that nature?
Yeah, just like dedication of the song, like, you know what I'm saying?
I see. Just curious, with any of those people that you lost in that span, right, those 10 people, did any of them do music like you, or these were just non-music related people in your life?
Yeah, these just people that mean something to me.
I see. Just curious. With your father and him being incarcerated, how has your relationship been while he's been locked up?
Yeah, for sure, we good. We talk all the time.
You do. Have you had a chance to visit him?
Yeah.
Physical visitation? I wonder if he listens to any of your music while he's incarcerated.
He said he heard it. He listened to it. Like, I don't know if he listened to it, but he said he heard it.
That's interesting.
He said the inmates and the guards, they be showing them and telling them.
Now, let me ask you this. Somebody watching this, okay, I don't know if you have any words for this, but somebody watching this, maybe they have a parent doing a significant amount of time locked up. Anything you would say to somebody going through those motions?
Yeah, for sure. Just keep your head up. They're going to be home soon. They ain't gonna last forever. You know what I'm saying? They'll wait, but they ain't gone. For sure.
On the opposite end of the spectrum, right? Because when I asked you what your down point was, you losing your parents and losing 10 people, and that's what you had mentioned there. But on the opposite end of the spectrum, what was a really high point for you when you were up, growing up? Because you said you were up and down.
Like up, growing up?
Yeah. What was a moment, if that was your bottom point, right? What was your high point for you growing up?
I mean, when you're a kid, you don't really got no worries. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you're a kid, you ain't really got no worries. You just leave the job up to your parents, you feel me? But, like, me, like, feeling like up, like, it'd be like right now, like, moments like this. Like, this would make me feel good, you feel me?
Do you miss those days when you were a kid?
For sure. For sure. There's a lot more people around. A lot more people here.